Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys. We are almost to 100 subscribers. So thank you very much. Yes, I am appreciative of everything you guys do for this channel. Every time you comment, every time you view, I thank you. We are almost to 100 subscribers. And I will be posting more and more and more as you guys keep showing interest in these videos. And I hope they're informative. And if there's something that you want to know, because I do a lot of stuff off the camera, please let me know in the comments. I will try to get these videos out. I'm trying to keep these videos short so you guys can watch the whole videos without getting bored of me talking. But today, we are working on the 86 Buick Grand National. You see in the background with the trunk up. But let's walk back here. We are checking ring gap on my 4.3 vortec or my cyclone or side tie build that I'm going to be doing for my Grand National. If you're new to the channel, I have an 86 Buick Grand National. Go back, watch my other videos. But we are not going back with a 3.8 turbo. We are going back with a 4.3 vortec turbo. So it's my rendition of a side tie motor. Should be good for what I want to do with it. Should make great power. Got some cubic inch, so it should have some good torque. But today what we're doing we are checking ring gap. Now, I plan on running somewhere between 16 to 18 pounds of boost on this motor. Really haven't figured out if we're going to do meth or we're going to run race gas in this. Probably going to be water meth injection, but that's for a later story. We are checking ring gap, and I just want to bring you a short video to show you how I check ring gap and how most everybody else checks ring gap. Let's get to it. I'm going to turn this around, and it's very simple, guys. Most of your older motors are already going to have enough gap for boost. The newer motors get tighter and tighter tolerances, but the older motors had a little bit of leeway. So before I flip this over, and so I don't have to do all the talking while I'm doing it, I'm going to be looking for at least 28 thousandths on the top ring, and I'm looking for at least 26 on the bottom ring. That's the only two rings you have to worry about, guys. Your oil ring just scrapes your oil back down. But we're going to get it turned around. I do already have a piston out, and I'm going to show you guys how to check ring gap very, very fast. Okay, guys. So here's my motor. This is a 1995 4.3 vortec out of a Chevrolet S10 SS. So it's the high output motor. Has the biggest camshaft that comes in any 4.3 ever produced. Other than the LV3 motor. I call that like the LS 4.3. We're talking about traditional base 4.3. It has a 432-inch lift, thousandths lift cam in it, so it has the biggest camshaft. This is a balance shaft motor, which I'm cool with that. It's designed to take a little bit of harmonic vibrations out of it. That's fine. I'm going to roll with it. I'm not going to pull the cam out of this motor. Everything looks good. But we were talking about checking ring gap. So, as you see, I've already got my piston out. I've already pulled the piston out, guys. And we got the piston ring off. Now, guys, if you are not familiar with how to get piston rings off, please go buy this tool. It's a piston ring removal tool. It is great for if you're going to be reusing the same rings and be taking them on and off to check ring gap. I think these things were like $10, but they're a lifesaver because if you try to roll them off like you're putting them on, sometimes you can break them. This thing just makes it easy. You just put it on the ends, squeeze it, and it extends it far enough for you to lift it up and take it off. So you can remove and install with these. They got little channels there, as you can see. If I can get it focused, that's what the end of their ring goes. So we've already done that. And this is the top ring. So we're going to lay that one right there. Well, we're going to put it up here. And we already have the bottom ring over here, which is this right here. So what you want to do is you want to put this in here. Let me see, can I do it with one hand without messing it up, because I don't want to break these rings, because I can reuse them. Okay, guys, I'm going to get this stuck in here and be right back. Okay, guys, so we're back, and I got it stuck in. I needed 2 hands. But once you get your piston ring stuck in the hole, you're going to want to take your piston, and this what makes sure that it is true in the bore. And you're checking your ring gap in the bore, so that means when it's compressed. So what you want to do is take your piston and push your ring down. What that does, it makes sure it's square in the bore. So once we've done that, you grab your set of filler gauges. And like I said, my bottom one needs to be 26, at least 26. And the top needs to be 28 ring. So we got here, let's see if we can get it to focus. 25 is hard to see. Can't get it a 25 and 3. So we're going to go with 28, because if you add the 3 to the 25, 26, 27, 28. So 28 thousandths. I don't know if you guys can see it, but not rocket science. Take a 28 thousandths filler gauge, and the split that's in the ring, you want to take it and check the split in the ring. Make sure you don't have any gap in it. So this actually feels pretty good as you slide it up and down inside the hole. You got a little resistance. This bottom ring may be a little bit over 28, probably about 29. But that is good. So I got more than 26 on the bottom. So that is how you check ring gap. If it is too tight and you cannot get your filler gauges in there, then you're going to have to shave your ring. They do make a grinding stone to shave your ring. You take a little bit off at a time, and then you retry it in there. You also can't take off too much. So it's a very tedious and delicate process. I think I'm going to get away with running this motor without having to take the rest of these pistons out, because my ring gaps are 28. I've already checked the top, guys, but I wanted to show you how to do this. The top is already good. The top is 28. The bottom seems a little tad bit bigger to me, but both of them, need to say, both of them are at least 28 for the amount of boost I'm going to be running on this motor. Fits in there perfectly fine. Like I said, that one feels like it's a little bit bigger, and it is, but that is perfectly fine. As long as I got enough, and then where my ring doesn't try to close up on itself underneath boost. So that is how you check ring gap, guys. That is very simple. You reinstall them back on. Make sure you clock your rings correctly, and you reassemble your motor. So just about any motor, you're going to be running anywhere around the 15, give or take, pounds of boost. You're looking at 26 on the bottom, 28 on the top. All right, guys, I'm out. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell, and we'll be bringing you more videos.